Welcome back to Fort Worth, Texas. That is the home of the USMEF Spring Conference. Pleased to be joined by a member of the Nebraska Corn Board who's involved in leadership within the USMEF. He's the co-chair of the Feed Grains Oilseed Caucus. That is Adam Grabenstein from the Eustis area, Gothenburg, depends where you want to call home, I suppose, Adam. But your involvement with USMEF, what about this organization makes you want to invest your time and, in particular, serve as that co-chair?
USMEF has become very important to me because I am a cattle producer, cow-calf, and also feedlot. With that, to see our impacts of the cattle we raise and how they transfer and go around the globe as a protein source is awesome. And obviously that is exports. So it's something that I'm very passionate about, to see that corn injection into that diet that makes that beef, that protein, or pork, if whatever the case may be, but to see that utilized around the globe and the demand that it has. So.
Back in Nebraska, we talk a lot about the Golden Triangle, but down here in Fort Worth, as part of this conference, you really kind of see it firsthand, the impact of kind of the perfect synergy we have back in Nebraska, right?
Absolutely. The Golden Triangle is something that whether it's food, fiber, fuel, whether we're taking that actual product of corn and making those pounds of beef, or we're taking distillers and putting it in the diet as well. It's something that we as producers, whether we're beef or corn producers, we know that it brings additional value to that carcass when it gets exported.
As part of your caucus meetings, you heard updates from various people. What's the outlook, specifically within feed grains and oilseeds?
Obviously, there's some headwinds that we're facing, whether it's the New World screwworm, whether it's supply issues and so forth. But at the same time, I think that we have to continue to hang our hat and focus on the wins that we do have. That is most importantly our quality. People are continuing to demand that because the middle class continues to grow around the world. They want to continue to have that good protein source. Obviously, these prices, it's getting more and more challenging, but people still want that good quality, and they're willing to pay for it.
As you have gotten involved with the U.S. Meat Export Federation, what has surprised you, I guess you didn't know about, that you think listeners back in Nebraska and across the heartland should know about the work that this organization is doing?
Absolutely. I think as producers, we can kind of get in our 50-mile radius, if you will, from home, and we just get focused on our own business and our own lives. But there's so much more to that, and that's what USMEF is. I mean, the fact that, as a stakeholder from the Corn Board supporting USMEF, our influence on where these dollars go helps impact, that price of corn at the local level. And, again, from the corn perspective, all the way through the beef or pork that's exported, USMEF does a tremendous job with that. So it's exciting to be part of, and, you always hope to have your kind of impression thing, if you will, on that.
Mm-hmm. It's a good point. I probably have not talked enough about is the fact that this is not only a chance to get updates on the various sectors, but also there's some business to be done, and Nebraska Corn has representation in terms of setting the direction of this organization moving forward, correct?
Absolutely. Again, like I mentioned, we're a stakeholder to USMEF. With that, the checkoff dollars that come through the Corn Board, we re-inject those into USMEF, and obviously we continue to see the great things it does around the globe in bringing value back to that bushel of corn to the state of Nebraska.
Adam Grabenstein, a member of the Nebraska Corn Board, joining us as we broadcast from Fort Worth, Texas at the U.S. Meat Export Federation Spring Conference.